All right, stock market analysis from March 30th, 2015. We saw a big buy program come in today, pretty much year end for a lot of the different firms, and it's looking good so far for the bull side. We want to see some continued leadership, and again, we want to find some leadership. We actually see with Apple, it's kind of funny seeing Apple under consumer goods now, but again, we have to look at some different names and see what's going on. But as far as the ES, it does look good for now. It's right at a critical point, basically coming up to these lows. We want to see how tomorrow's going to look. Could be quiet, and again, want to see some real follow through to the upside, and then they go and they go take out again 2100, and then they go to 2160. So we'll see what happens from there, and continue trading accordingly. NQ again gave a nice buy signal, vicious move down, but again, this should be approximately. Let me see what's going on here. We could take this and just kind of look at, yeah, it's 50% of the move up. So we want to see basically if this single candle, so we retrace back at least that. Well, let's see what's going on with the move overall. Right here, we can see we're pretty much right at the 50% mark of that. So it's, and again, it's been violent. So again, it's one big candle, hammer, obvious hammer layering above support. And volume is light, but that doesn't really mean anything. Again, the volume could continue to float up, but we still do have lower highs in place currently. So again, don't go saying it has to go up. It has to go up. Again, Dow is going to give you, Apple, GS, Boeing, names like that are going to, the Dow names can be easily manipulated, and you can kind of see that going on here. JP Morgan, all those guys. So again, we're still back in this part of let's see if we got, so we're still here, and you can see we're pretty much have broken out just one time, and then we're back in it. So again, that's something that just needs to be noted, but again, you still have to say you have to have a bullish bias. IWM gapped up today, again, one candle down, huge, and then again, the volume, you just want to make sure this is the one that is actually having pretty good highs compared to the other futures names. And we just got to see how this one continues. Again, volume is lightening up a little bit. Want to see what happens tomorrow. Apple, good, strong close. Again, a lot of the names, if you look even at the ES, you can look, let's look at an intraday time frame. You can see a lot of the action was pretty much at the beginning of the day. So use a 15-minute chart to kind of explain that. And you could see that pretty much right here, it shot up and then just drifted on up all the way in. So again, you gotta say, listen, you have these highs going here, 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 and hopefully, we want to hold there, but you gotta respect the price action accordingly. You have Amazon. Amazon again, light volume coming in right here. So we got to see what's going on with that. Alibaba still looks like it. I mean, quite honestly, I think if it breaks here, 83, it's definitely going to crash on down. So might look at a position that maybe in the next day or two. Netflix actually looked a little bit weaker again. Would like it to flag up a little bit, and I would short this for a small position to see what's going on with that. Stuff that was looking good, again, Baidu, again, it's still in a downtrend. So again, don't let the one day fool you. Google, this one is coming back into this original point, so maybe especially with a higher low, if you can get a break above this high, that would be a pretty good thing because the volume on the retrace lined up, and then you just want the volume to pick up to the upside tomorrow. Goldman, again, they're still holding this 50% level, and they gave a higher low, so again, we'll see how that one plays out. Let's see, Priceline, and again, this was something that, you got to make sure you look at what the trend is versus just the one day. And again, it looked good. At one point it was, you were like, wow, Priceline's up 14, 15 bucks, but that doesn't mean anything when when you take into account how much it costs. So this one is a very, very small candle as well. So we just have to see how that one plays out. Baidu, again, like I said, same thing as well. And I was looking at FireEye, and I was like, this might be something setting up for a short. Coming below this one. I'll look at this one tomorrow because the volume was anemic on the way down. So I might look at this one for a short tomorrow. And again, some people are like, why do you always look at shorts? Well, I'm looking at shorts for the stuff that's actually in a downtrend. So Tesla's still in a downtrend. Again, I said the profit's probably going to be hit. And again, it just looks like more retracement for the downside. I would not be looking to go along this name at all. So again, keep your powder dry if you're still waiting on stuff. Nice little flag up here above. So let's see if it can continue to the upside for Facebook as well. But keep your powder dry if you're not in stuff. But don't start chasing stuff just because just because you're not in stuff and you're like, listen, everything's missing out. I had a friend of mine just call me like, listen, I'm not sure about some stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but don't chase a trade. Let the trade come to you. So again, gold still looks a little bit beat up and oil looks beat up as well. So just be cautious going into those names for the upside. Bonds look okay-ish today, but I think if you look at the TLT, you can see they still have some type of support over here. So we'll see what's going on from there. All right, take care.